Good morning, guys. It's time to do yet another early morning video confessional for Survivor New Zealand. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background. That's just going to be how they are. They're feeling vocal this morning. So uh, I just wanted to jump right into it and let you guys know that I have been working in the social angles really early on. I think I have a pretty good relationship with everyone. I talked with, um, I talked with, uh, oh my goodness, I'm blanking on names because it's so early in the morning. Let me pull up a cast list 1 second. All right, so I've talked with everyone extensively except for maybe Aiden. Um, let's go ahead and get a reminder of who is all here. I've yeah, I've talked with Bruno a lot. He has a lot of like questions about where should he visit in the states, like what's really cool to do in the states, what's the good burger spot. I sent that image last night in my confessional where he asked where the best place was in the United States, and um, that's not really all of the context. He meant like burger spot, but I just thought that was funny, so I included that in there for you guys. Let's see who else. Who else? Kit seems nice. Kit sends lovely messages. Everybody in camp right now seems like lovely people. The only person that uh, does not seem to be very game aware at this point um, is Ryan. Um, Ryan, I love that he loves comedy and is into the fact that I do comedy. It's great, but it's also not great when you're on a voice call, a tribe voice call for an hour and you're monopolizing the conversation. So I felt a little bit bad that other people weren't really getting a chance to talk. He was sort of making the voice call all about what he wanted to talk about, and ostensibly, because I'm a comedian, it became all about sort of what I do, and which is fine, I guess. But like, I don't really want to draw like a target or the idea that there's an alliance or anything like that on my back. So like, if he can't tone it down a little bit, he might end up being a problem for me. Um, he's very much into the rah, we have to win and talk, which is nice and lovely. But if we don't win this immunity challenge, I think he might be in a little bit of trouble just because um, he's very loud and very vocal, and from past org experience, not necessarily survivor experience, I know that it's like the vocal people who can't let their opinions not be known that tend to make early targets. So as long as I'm not targeted alongside that, I feel fine. But I've pretty strong faith in my social game. I feel like Harley feels pretty good about me. I feel like Roll feels pretty good about me. I feel I feel pretty insulated at this point. I mean, anything can happen. I have no idea what the comp is at this point, so it could be like a paint by numbers app, and then I'd be totally screwed. Although I've heard Jamal doesn't like to do apps, so that's pretty sweet. I like that. Thanks, Jamal. If you're a homie like that and you don't do apps, that's pretty cool. Because we hate apps over here. Apps are the worst. Please don't do apps ever. They're terrible. Anyway, let's see. Um, looking at the cast list, looking down. Oh, I'm listing his name in my DMs as Steak, but I think that is. Um, let's see, what is his name? I'm so bad at this, you guys. I'm so bad at like remembering names. Let's see. What is Steak's name? Oh, Kenny. Yeah, Kenny. Kenny seems cool. Kenny finds the fact that I do stand up to be inspirational, which is fine by me because if you find something somebody does to be inspirational, you're less likely to vote them out. Like, yeah, and he seems like a sweet kid, so like that. That's all good for me. We talked about, oh, I guess we didn't really talk about role, but we talked about, last time we talked extensively about her Starbucks store ownership experience. We talked. I'm just shooting the breeze with these players. I've been told by players in Big Brother orgs that I tend to overplay, and really in Survivor you can't do that because like the comp hasn't happened yet. There's no real reason to get into social capital until you've lost an immunity challenge, at least until we get to merge, right? Um, and then when you're on your own fighting for immunity, then it is a little bit more important to have the social capital built in before you go to an immunity challenge. But early on, it's not important. Um, oh yeah, and that's another thing. I have most all of these people believing that I don't know really anything about Survivor, but I do know enough about um, merge dynamics and how you should get there and building a resume. I mean, I might not know Survivor players' names, but I know the basic format of it, and I have these people believing that I have no idea what any of this means. Um, yeah, so I'm excited for this game. I can't wait to see what the first comp is. It's kind of weird that we don't have to be online for a comp. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. Is it like a napping comp? Can we set like a goal or something where the person that takes the longest nap that can still be considered a nap wins immunity for their tribe? So I could totally knock that out right now because it's just past 8 in the morning. Um, I didn't get to sleep until about 2:30 in the morning, which was earlier than the night before. Because as y'all know, I'm a poker player, but nobody else knows that. So, shh. All right. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.